In this video, I'm going to be talking about how I crossed over $100,000 as a web designer, all of my pain points, what I've learned, and how you can do it too. I'm going to talk about exactly what I did to get to here. It's going to be different for everybody. My God, what happened, guys? I messed up so bad, guys. I recorded 35 minutes of good footage. And guess what happened? I had muted my mic. Yeah, so I muted my mic and recorded my 35 minutes and it's gone. And if you can see behind me, you'll see that it's very late and I blew it. But it's okay. I'm gonna run it back. I'm gonna do it because I really want to do this video. I gotta do it. All right, what's up, y'all? Welcome back. Like I said, I had 35 minutes of footage. I blew it. I choked. But I mean, look at me. I'm not, like I said, I'm not your average web designer. I'm like, I'm just me. I'm trying to do a bunch of cool stuff. So I crossed over the $100,000 finally for the first time, and I didn't do it conventionally. I want to talk about how you can do it as a web designer. Working for a 9-to-5 job or a company is awesome, but in today's market, you kind of have to pivot. A lot of people are getting, laid off and stuff in the industry of web developer and web designer. And a lot of people are getting replaced by AI. It's so powerful. It's kind of like the Big Bang. It started off, 3 years ago? And it's just been escalating since. There's so many cool AI things that you can do. So you kind of want to leverage that and get into it that way. So that's what I really want to talk about. How I leverage AI, how I leverage everything, how I've pivoted, and how I have made look at my cat Broccoli. What you doing? What are you doing? Look at him. He's crazy. He's ruining my video. Alright, so without further ado, let's get into how I make my 100K. Oh, that's the good stuff, boys. Alright, let's get into it real quick. Yeah. So where have I been? That's the question. I'm back and I'm so stoked to be here. I've been wanting to record videos and I saw that I had some comments and I saw that I had some interest and it just sparked me. I was like, I want to get back into this. I need to get back into this. Let's get started. Because I still am backlogged on some vlogging that I did for my Italy trip, which I'm bringing up right now because it was a 10-day trip to Italy for my honeymoon and it was a huge chunk building up, saving money to get to it. It was a huge chunk of my time, kind of like planning it out, getting nervous and stuff, and then finally doing it. And after I got back, I was super tired. I got back last month, but I'm still super tired. So those are just two things that I was doing. And then the other thing I was doing was a bunch of freelance work, which is I'm talking about in this video. So I signed 2 huge clients. I did 2 huge projects. I also did 3 little projects. And then I do my contracting work. So that's how I built up this huge, salary on top of my existing salary to get to this point in my career where I'm pushing over 100K and I'm trying to get to the next level. So I want to talk about how I make 100K in this video. Step 1, what I'm doing is the very bottom of it. Let's just say I make anywhere from $20 to $50 extra a month with passive income with this method. So this method is Etsy. My Etsy store, I do t-shirt design, I do merch design, I do posters that I have on my wall that are not visible in this frame. They are music Spotify posters. That's my niche. I sold a lot. I started selling a lot of those for $2 and I take home all of it because it's a digital product. So I take home that. Like I said, it doesn't sell that much. I could be doing a lot more, but I have like 3 that sell all the time. And so I'm not gonna tell you what the store is because it'll skew the analytics and I don't really want that. So if you stumble upon it, cool, make a purchase, please. Thank you. So I do merch design. I don't really sell that much merch. I try and make merch for myself and I try and make merch for other people. But when it comes to selling, I just like designing stuff. And so, yeah, that's what I like to do. I put it on Etsy. Sometimes it sells here and there. So if you sell a t-shirt on Etsy directly on Printify, it prints, you get an order from Etsy. It goes to Printify. They ship it. They print it for you, print on demand, and they ship it right from their factory onto the clients. So you're not really doing anything. It's free. So it's 20 cents to post on Etsy. So 20 cents, whatever, you're investing into yourself. This is one way of investing into yourself, 20 cents. And then your time, obviously, to design some cool products and then researching the products that you want to put. So that is one way on Etsy. Let me just see if I can show it to you really quick. So when I messed up the recording, I had this huge spiel of Etsy and I really don't want to do that again. And also it was just such a waste of time. I recorded way too much and it was too much of my time on this video doing Etsy. So I'll just briefly show you like what I do. So I go to Kittl, right? So Kittle's the thing I want to talk to you guys about, and I really want to put people on Kittl. So link will be in my description. It's an affiliate link, but it's not like I'm making serious cash off it. I'm just posting it. The only thing I'll be getting if you click on it and you sign up is I'll be getting like a month of Kittl, and I'm already paying for it. I think it's like $12 a month for the pro, but it's free. It's similar to Canva. I thought it was like Canva, and I was like, dude, I'm already paying for Canva. I got off Canva ASAP because look, this is the best app I've ever seen in my life. No, seriously, this is the best app I've ever seen in my life. So you'll go to the homepage, right? You can pretty much learn how to do it. It looks like it's like hard. You're like, dude, no, this is too much. No, they got a ton of fonts, all premium, all sexy. They're not like the Canva has some good fonts, but these fonts are like, you know, really like modern. Like, I'll show you. Anyway, they have a bunch of graphics. One of the cool things is you can get AI graphics for here for free. Usually you have to pay memberships, like Lummy AI images you have to pay for. So, those are so good. But here you can just generate them or use existing generated ones, or you can use actual photos and you get access to all the illustrations. So you get your world is a playground on this thing. Here's the AI stuff I was talking about. Look at this. You won't be able to tell. A lot of people use these AI images for their hero designs anyway. And so, you know, that's what's trending nowadays. Backgrounds, it's just sick. Textures, this is a game changer right here. You know, back in my day, you had to download free from like Free Pick or some crap textures and throw them on Photoshop. You ain't gotta do that no more. So anyway, you can do templates. You can start fresh from a template. Let me talk to you real quick. You can pick a template, you know, start from it or whatever. But let me just show you what I do. So I didn't start from a template. I just did it. I was showing this off on my other recording that I didn't have my sound on, but I want to start selling, you know, specific web designer merch to see if anybody's interested or not. So I'm gonna blast that on Reddit, blast it on Twitter, see if anybody nibbles. So super basic instrument fonts. If you're a huge framer dude, you know. So I reduced the kerning down to -50. I did the same font designer, reduced the kerning, and made it italic. Trendy. All right, so the cool thing you could do is you click it, right? And then you click over here, mockup, and you can pretty much just pick any of these mockups and put it on there. You know what I'm talking about? Oh yeah, these mockups are sick. This one was for Halloween. You pretty much just get a freaking mock-up right there and then. Look at that. And then here's one. This is the pro version, but I think you get some credits for free. You use Nano Banana and you can generate whatever you want for it. So I said in this prompt, make an oversized, comfortable t-shirt laid out as if it was getting a product shoot with good lighting and visuals. Make the shirt wrinkled and have a dark background. And voila, look at this thing. Look at this. Come on, guys. You'd buy this. I would buy it. All right. So once I do that, I go to Printify, put it on Printify. Actually, let me show you real quick. All right, I don't know if you're interested or not, but let me show you. Grab this, click download, click SVG, and you'll get the SVG of this. Put it on Printify, put it on a shirt. Let's say comfort colors. Once you do that, Printify will put it on Etsy. Once you integrate it with Etsy, somebody will buy it on Etsy. You can link it onto your website. You can link it wherever you paste it, and they'll buy it. Printify will print it, ship it to them. Boom, you got money. You get $10 extra a month, however profit you want to sell it for in your country or whatever you're doing. So $10-20 here and there a month, kush. So that is Etsy, and that is other stuff that I do. And Kittl is game changing. I also do logos on here. I did my own brand on here too. I got a bunch of projects that I did. You name it. Kittl's awesome. You can create. I can do a full course on this. I'm not gonna do it right now, but there's just so much crap you can do. So there's just so much stuff you can do. I'll have to talk about that in another day, another video. But that was a lot shorter than my other video that I did, so I'm proud of myself. So let me recap. I have an Etsy store. I make passive income by doing that, by having those designs and continuing to build it. That's the least I make, and it's just because I don't have enough time to really work on it, but I really want to. It's fun, so it's fun. So that's one income. Another income is finding clients through LinkedIn. So, going to LinkedIn, searching for contract positions, and doing it old school by DMing them saying, hey, it's me. I'm a Framer expert. I'm a Webflow expert. I'm looking for WordPress sites, anything contract related where they just have you not signed full time and you do it. You're 1099, you get income. Boom, that's how I did it. So I did that all summer. I got 3 or 4 gigs off that, made about 5-6K extra for that. So add that onto my salary, add that onto Etsy so far, and we're starting to build it up. All right. My next thing, and this is very important. This is one of the most important things I can share with you guys. Let's go to it. Let's get it. Tip number 3, become a framer expert. And I can't stress this enough. This is what I did. This is not what you have to do. I'm just saying this is what I did. So I'm a framer expert, and that means I posted all of my projects on here that I did only in Framer. I have a lot more projects, obviously. But so I made the High Road 2 years ago, and I was like, cool, whatever. That's an Austin-based event place. I made this for a somebody in my hometown in Blockhart. I made this AC specialist. What do you call these guys? HVAC site for him. It was awesome. So that those were 2 that I had, and I made one momentum marketing for myself that I was going to do originally. Actually started doing it on this very channel. I was like, I'm gonna build this up, and then I had to pivot. I had to, because I was leaving all these DMs to people on Facebook. I was reaching out. I did a lot more research. They don't have a lot of money. They're not gonna build a website. It's just not worth it. It's not worth your time. I was gonna make it like super easy and passive, but at least I got this up. So it was a part of my portfolio for Framer to review. And so those 3 sites helped me get to expert status. And so what expert status does is gives you this page, and people can hire you. So they can hire me right here. But so people will come to Framer and they'll be like, all right, let me browse Framer experts, because they want a Framer site. So if you really want to get into Framer, this is the way to go. I see a lot of people on Reddit asking for it. They're like, dude, how do I get Framer clients? How do I do all this? On LinkedIn, they're the same thing. How do I, because there's not a lot of jobs saying Framer. So you got to do this. Framer experts. So I want to show you this really quick so they can browse the experts, right? It's fine. Germany, India, a lot of India, Indonesia, Belgium, all that. That's all gravy and stuff, but filter. Pro. Now we start getting the list a little narrow. Netherlands, still the same thing. No. Region, check this out. North America. If you're doing this on mobile, it'll show you the number of people. And so the last time I checked this, there was 48 people in North America, pro level status. What's pro level status? I recommend you get it. It's a must. Without pivoting too far, I'll tell you that you have to make $500 off your client. So like if you transfer your site to them and they make a plan, let's say they make a $900 plan for a year, you get half off if you're an expert. So half of that is $450. So you're on your way. So if you get 2 clients, and they get over that, you get over $500. Then once you pass the $500 limit from project transfers, and you become a pro expert. I don't know a lot of people on here that are pro experts. So it's 48 people that are pro experts in North America. I'm one of them. Scroll down here, you'll see all the North Americans. There I am. Right there. Scroll down even further, list ends. And then you get down to the bottom. I don't know, these guys only have 1 project. So if you're a North American like your boy, and you're a pro expert, oh my good, I have a lot of leads from this. This is how I get my leads. I will say that it's still hard because you have to send a proposal. They have to agree to like you. They have to agree on the budget. They have to agree on the time frame. You have to agree on all that. So it's still fairly difficult. I've had to turn a lot of people down, honestly, because I have on my price tag 1 to 5,000 because I want to do that range because it's fast and easy. But they see that, right? And it gets tricky because they're like, they come to me with like these projects and they're like, yo, I want to do like a lot of pages and make all these interactions, all kinds of stuff. And that's like a 10K project. So when I send a proposal, it's like, okay, I can push this to 7 to 10K. They're like, they don't want to do it, but I ain't doing all that work for 5K. It's a lot of work. I need more. And this, like I said, this is North America. I'm living in Texas. We got big bills to pay around here. I ain't doing it for less. And you shouldn't either. You shouldn't either. So with that being said, Framer Experts program is well worth it. I didn't even get into why you should become an expert. This is how you do it. I'll send a link in my description. Click it. It's an affiliate link. I only get commission if you sign up for a pro plan. So help the boy out. This is what I'm doing this for you guys. So anyway, let me tell you really, really briefly why you should become a pro expert. Like I said, you get matched with Framer specific sites, with people looking for Framer stuff. I did mention this again. You get 50% of the revenue. If a client signs up for a month to month, you get 50 every month. If they're paying $20, you get 10 of that. Buy in bulk, $300, you get $150. Oh my God, you get affiliate money off this program. It's game changing. And then my affiliate link that I just mentioned, I put that on different pieces of websites. They click it, they sign up, I get the income. So that brings me to this point right here, affiliate links. Use your affiliate links from Framer. Let's go back to my account to show you what I'm talking about. Oh, come on. So I was talking to you guys about affiliate links, right? So, you know, I make my income off that. I've made over $2,000 off affiliate link clicks and purchases. So add that onto my total and we're starting to stack up to the 100K, okay? So over $2,000 this past year off affiliate links. And also, so on your Framer page, see, as you can see, I'm a pro here. Like I said, one of only 48 in North America, one of only 30 in the United States. Pretty sick. And I'm making a video for you guys. Come on, guys. Come on. Kidding. All right, so I also got these components, right? I should do more, but these kind of took me a little bit to get approved. Not as much as actual templates, but let's just look at this one for example. It's beautiful. It's a book me now button. It's just unique, you know, it's cool. You can customize this. It's got 73 installs. I did it. I'm clutch. I'm him. Anyway, so if you look really closely, you can see that when you click it, it links to my affiliate link. So if they click it and they purchase a plan, I get money, which I've been doing. So there you go. So, and that's another thing. You can create components, plugins, templates, even vector sets, in addition to becoming, you know, an expert. So I'm working on a template right now. That's another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, where I've been working really hard, busting my ass on a template. So that's in the process of being reviewed right now by those guys. Oh man. Yeah, so right here, waiting for review. I have 2 other ones that got rejected. That one that I did, that I worked really hard on, got rejected as well. And I gave up on it. And then I submitted it again like 2 weeks ago and it got rejected again. But this time they gave me a little bit more feedback and it was like, they didn't tell me it was bad design. So I was like, hell yeah. So I just cleaned up a bunch of the SEO and all the spacing. So I'm in good shape. I submitted it again. And if I get rejected again, which I probably will, I'm not going to give up. I got to get it done, because the limits, when you get a template on the marketplace, you can get so much passive income that way. So that's going to really push me over the top to my goal for the next year. So once I get that template done, you know, I'll be sitting really good with the affiliate links and all that stuff, and extra income from, I'm charging $39 for that template. A lot of people are doing free templates, which is really good too, but I worked so hard on that template. There's no way I can offer it for free. Although you do get a lot of good money for free, because like they get these templates that are free and they sign up for an account, you get $20 here and there. So that's a good way to get it too. But I want to do the paid template way. So there's those things. So that's another passive income that I was talking to you guys about. Okay, so lastly, this is another really important one. So this is why I wanted to make this video as well. So Contra, not a lot of people are talking about this. Come to Contra. You sign up for Contra, right? You got to pay. Unfortunately, you got to pay for the pro plan. If you do the free plan, you won't get anything. Nobody will like you. Nobody will talk to you. Nobody will think you even exist. Nobody will, you can't submit a job bid. You can't do anything on the free plan. But look in out the glass window and tap on it and be like, let me in. So you got to pay. Unfortunately, you got to pay. But if you get a couple of clients, pays for itself. So what is the benefits of this Contra, man? You're like, Gil, what is Contra? I hear about it. I don't know what it is. But so let me put you guys on. Let me put you on. I really want to. It's new. It's really new. They just launched this like community thing last month while I was on vacation. I was like, oh man, I got to get back to the States and do this. And sure enough, it took off. They had like these challenges. You can win $25,000 here and there. Yeah, there's just a bunch of people in the community doing various things. For me, obviously it'd be web design and Framer stuff, but there's a lot of like jitter animations. There's people who do, you know, videography. There's love art. I don't even know what that is, but this is what it is. People doing Figma, of course, UX, UI, all that stuff. So I mean, it's really cool to just browse around and get the clout, get exposed. Everybody that's on here is looking to hire or network, so it's good to do that. So when you're a pro, you get access to jobs and you'll be matched up with jobs that they think that you will be good in. So Framer landing page designer, AI native tools, sounds like a good one. Freelance presentation designer, that's not me. Web design optimization brief, I guess I could work with that. But anyway, you would click apply. It's really dope too, because it pretty much does everything for you. Look, it says the budget that they put, the duration that they want, the technology, the scope, it's got everything. And you could drop this entire thing into ChatGPT. And when you press apply, right here, you can ask the chatbot to like give you a better pitch. So you make your pitch here. You have your Calendly link, so they'll easily be able to contact you. Then you link your projects to it. So Webflow, my Webflow projects, if it's Webflow, my Framer projects, if it's Framer, my t-shirt designs, if it's t-shirt, and then you press apply and you're in. Another thing is you get access to these invoices. So you can send out invoices to people, and this is where you make the biggest money. You know, you send out the invoice, you get commission, a referral fee. So it'll pay for Contra in the end if you keep getting clients on this thing. It's really easy for them to log in. They just sign up with Google and they pay you. Like legit, they just pay you really good. And then one of the most game-changing things is invoicing. So send the invoice. You can send an invoice through this. It's better than PayPal. If you're a pro membership, you don't have to pay any fees. You get all that money to you without paying fees like Stripe and PayPal do. So invoicing, and then right here, setting up a project is sick. This is game changing too. So sending a project, it pretty much puts together like this awesome sweet template for you. You send an email to them. You talk about the project, you talk about the payment details, escrow payments for milestones. So this is sick right here. Like if you're doing a 10K project, which I highly recommend, you do this escrow thing. It's beneficial for you and the client. So they'll pay you like 10% or however much you send it. And then each milestone that you hit, you get the money, you keep getting paid. And it's good for the business owner because he's like, oh, he's living up to his expectations. So let me give him the money here for this milestone and so on. And then there's regular invoice billing for one time off. And then right here, again, project scopes. You give them deliverables. You add as many deliverables as you want. And then you select the contract. So it sets up a contract for you, a really legit bind. So you don't have to do like the cheap way, which is ChatGPT. This is a legit binding of contract. So you're set. Like you need to have a contract anyway or they'll screw you. So that is why you need to get on Contra. It's new. I'm trying to put everybody on it. It's sick, like for real. As you can see through here, you'll see people with these like badges that say you made it 1K, 5K here and there. So by the end of here's one with 1K. By the end of the year, this year, I want to at least have a badge that says I made 1K. I haven't got any clients that have used Contra yet. So that sucks. I sent 2 invoices already, so I made 1 commission off of it. So there's that. I'll get my 1K badge, but I want to have 100. No, I'm just kidding. I want to have 25K on Contra earned by Q2 next year. So Q2, I want to have my 25K badge. Like I gotta set that goal for me. So speaking of goals, let's move on to the other revenue, Twitter. Twitter is a safe space for you. I'm just kidding. So yeah, I got on here and I got my badge. So I'm paying $8. The ads go away. You can make longer tweets and you get access to payouts, but obviously I'm not anywhere close to payouts. So that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is these challenges. So this 10K Framer challenge, you have to be on Twitter, obviously. So Framer is going to give you 20% or whatever it is of your goal. So I set the goal for 10K, but people are doing their thing, setting the bar extremely high, but 10K is like a good one for me. And if you make that goal only in Framer stuff, then you get your 20% from Framer themselves. So they're gonna send me $5,000. I'm just kidding. They're gonna send me 20. Well, how much is 20% of 10K? I don't know. I want to say it's $2,000. So they're gonna send me $2,000 to hit my goal. Come on, that's what I'm saying. Framer is nuts. Like I get already the 50% commission. I get the affiliate stuff, and now they're paying me again if I hit my goal, which. If you look, I'll show you again. I'm sitting at 7,073 off Framer alone this year. So I'm gonna hit that goal. I gotta make 2,900 by the end of this year. I have 1 month and a half left to do it. Can I clutch it out? You guys gotta help me. Just kidding. I gotta do it on my own. I gotta do it. So I gotta get that done. This is what I'm talking about. These little things, this is how I get over 100K. So the last thing I do is pretty obvious. My full-time job that I had worked for earlier in the year was $80,000 a year. So my $80,000 salary on top of all this affiliate stuff. Yeah, so my $80,000 salary, which I'm not at that job anymore. It was a contract role, but I did stay there for a year. So I got my 80K, I got all my affiliate stuff, and then this past summer, I was on a tear of freelancing. So all that, the Framer Expert got me those clients. And so I was able to push past my limit. I also had a couple of Webflow projects that I did. I'm doing contract work for, which I mentioned already in this video, for LinkedIn. Found them. So I'm still doing contract work for that company in Dallas. So they give me all these overflow projects of Webflow projects. So I'm so grateful for that. So found them on LinkedIn. Like I said, I get ongoing revenue. So let's say I charge them I do actually charge them $100 an hour. If they give me 5-10 hours a month, that's $500-$600 here and there. I think the most I've worked for them over the summer was $2,000 extra on the month. So you see what I'm going with. That's $2,000, that's $5,000, that's $7,000. That's extra income here and there. I'm pushing over 100K clean. So my goal by the end of next year is to make 150 by Q2. I really want to push $200,000 next year as a web designer. Can I do it? Can I clutch it out? Stick with me.